President of the Republic of Namibia and the Commander-in-Chief of the Namibian Defense Force, and Lieutenant General Daitwa, First Gentleman, Your Excellency Lucia Vetboy, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, Dr. Right Honorable Dr. Elijah Ngurare Chitunga, Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia. Here it says in Madame, but it is just here. Where is the Madame? Dr. Sarah Kuongerwa Matila, Speaker of the National Assembly, Your Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, fourth President of our Republic, His Lordship Peter Shivute, Chief Justice, and Madam and Judge Shivute. I haven't seen them. I think probably they are still coming. Honorable Lucas Sinimbo Muha, Chairperson of the National Council. Honorable Natangwe Ithete, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Industries, Mines and Energy. Honorable Shofia Nahango Shaningwa, Secretary General of the SWAPO Party. Honorable Emmanuel Nashinge, Member of Parliament and Leader of the official opposition. I haven't seen him, but maybe still he's here. Honorable Cabinet Ministers, Honorable Deputy Ministers, Honorable Members of Parliament, Ambassador Emilia Mkusha, Secretary to the Cabinet, Executive Directors, Service Chiefs, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Honorable Dorothy Kabola, Governor of the Zambezi region, and all other governors here present, Honorable Matengu Simushi, Chairperson of the Zambezi Regional Council, mayors of various towns and cities present, local and regional authority councillors, our veteran of national liberation struggle, Chief Emmanuel Gasep, Chairperson of the Council of Traditional Leaders in Namibia, traditional leaders from the Zambezi region and all other regions present, captains of industry, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, members of the media, good morning and welcome to the 35th commemoration of the Heroes Day here in the Zambezi region. Heroes Day is one of the most important days on our nation's calendar. It is the day on which we pay homage to our heroes and heroines who, despite meager resources at the beginning of the struggle, they had the fortitude to confront the enemy who had occupied our shores, illegally killing us and marauding our natural resources. On this day in 1966, The first bullet by the Southwest Africa Liberation Army, SWALA, which later became the People's Liberation Army of Namibia plan, aimed towards the then South African occupation forces, was discharged at Omuruombashe, heralding the Namibian people's resolve to reclaim their country through the barrel of the gun. This was followed by another SWALA-initiated attack at the Oshikango border post on the 28th of September the same year. The statement of intent was clear. Namibians were determined to free themselves. This decisive action by SWALA culminated into a long and bitter struggle. Several Namibians from all corners of this country went into exile to join the liberation struggle. Among those were the gallant sons and daughters of this region, such as Greenwell Matongo, Richard Kapera Kabajani, Lucas Kolandata Situation, Frederick Matongo, Ellen Mushialela, Georgina Muya, Patrick Mwinga, Christoph Silizungila, Fisa Munyangano, Lawrence Ambofu, Albert Kawana, Charles Muvita, Mchabi Kamwe, and many other comrades. It is thus not a surprise that some of the fiercest attacks by planned on the enemy establishments were carried out in this region. In 1972, plan carried out a surprise and well-coordinated ambush on the enemy at Kamenga, resulting in plan capturing many of the enemy war materials. The ambush was sent shockwaves in the corridors of the apartheid regime, both in Namibia and South Africa. As a result, for the first time, the South African apartheid regime admitted that SWAPO had the equipment and weaponry to take its forces on. This attack was to be followed by several others in this region, such as a repeat at Kamenga in 1977 by Plan Detachment B, which was commanded by Commander Amtele and the others. Those of you who were in KATIMA in 1978 will remember the attack on the Impacha military base and the other areas in this town, which inflicted significant damage to the apartheid South African establishment. These decisive attacks carried out in this region signifies the vital role of the people of the Zambezi in the final total liberation of Namibia. Many people sacrificed their lives for the liberation of this country. We are one united country, and we should ensure our sovereignty remains intact. It's the unity that sustained our struggle. Let us do everything in our power to maintain it. Peace is precious. Let us continue to cherish it. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends, my name is Franz Kapofi. I am deeply honored to be your director of ceremony this morning. Our program indicates that at this time, I invite the scripture reading and prayer by Pastor Elias Tembwe, Seventh-day Adventist Church. Is the chaplain here? Oh, he's coming.
the Director of Ceremonies, I'd like to say thank you to you greatly this morning for keeping us paused for a little while as we listen to the beautiful reading of God's Word. And friends, before I read this word, I like us to make mention of a few things that keeps me inspired each and every time when we think of the livelihood of the Namibians. It is of a politician. A politician is a dreamer whose dreams never fails. We admire politicians in a way we cannot fully express our levels of understanding of them. We have learned that true heroes, they don't seek personal glorification. Instead, they put the needs of others above theirs. What I'm trying to say here is this one. Their dreams are ever fresh. Their dreams are ever spooky. That these are people that you cannot reverse or to change their mindset or their focus. They have opinions and strong wills upon whatever they believe. They don't hesitate to take risks, no matter what. They never want to take hesitations upon what they want to do. Let me say this one this way. Here is this particular person. He's living in the community with his friends and family members. But he will never tell them what he wants to do tomorrow. He may possibly go out visiting his friends, while deep inside his heart, he's saying bye-bye to them. And when his time of departure has come, he finds that his plans cannot be successful in the broad daylight. He would wait for the sun to set down. And he walks away from his home, leaving his beautiful house, rising from his beautiful bed and leaving his beautiful wife there, leaving the entire children in the home. He goes out in the thicket. What is in his mind is to say, whatever is behind here for me, I leave it in the hands of God. All I want is my Republic of Namibia. So he goes out into the thicket. He says, where I sleep on the scorpion, that's going to be God's business. When I sleep on the snake, that's not my business. Whether my cattle are being stolen and everything, my heavy accounts in the bank are being squandered by people out there, I don't care. Let them take whatever they want to take. All with me is that I only want to remain with my Namibia. So they work in such a spooky way. They can't lose their individuality in a crowd. They make no compromise with wrongs. They face the future in a very radical approach. They never hesitate. They don't do something because someone else is doing it, but they do it because they want to do it. They sacrifice their lives to whatever is theirs. This is very scary. Their bravery is definitely beyond measure. I want to quote this word. This word is from Bayei speaking people. The Bayei are saying, Fuelichwe, When they say Fwerichwe, they are saying, they are encouraging you and me to die what belongs. The love you had and the security you gave to the people as they were going out there to fight for the liberation of this country is definitely far beyond measure. Therefore, Lord, glory and honor belongs to you this morning. Bless this event. Bless each and everyone who is looking and watching us from wherever he is. Bless everyone wherever he is in the whole corners of Namibia. This is our humble prayer in the name of Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen. Thank you.
I think Reverend Tembwe for the message. I now invite the host, Honorable Dorothy Kabola, to welcome us all in the Zambezi region. Honorable Governor.
Thank you very much, Director of Ceremonies. Your Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, President of the Republic of Namibia. Your Excellency, Comrade Lucia Vetiboy, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia. Your Excellency, Dr. Nangola Mbumba, Fourth President of the Republic of Namibia. Right Honorable Dr. Elia Kulare, Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia. Honorable Sarah Kukongela Amadila, Speaker of the National Assembly. Your Lordship Petrus Shivute, Chief Justice, and the Madam Shivute present here. Honorable Lucas, Honorable Lucas Nimbo Muha, Chairperson of the National Council. Honorable Natangwe Ithete, Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister of Industry, Mines and Energy. Honorable Comrade Sophia Shaningwa, Member of Parliament and the Secretary General of the SWAPO Party. Lieutenant General, retired Denga Ndaitwah, our first gentleman of the Republic of Namibia. Esteemed ministers and the deputy ministers present here. Honorable Emmanuel Nashinge, Member of Parliament and the leader of the national official opposition. Esteemed honorable members of Parliament, Ambassador Amelia Nkuza, Secretary to the Cabinet. Goam Emmanuel Gasseb, Chairperson of the Council of the Traditional Authorities and the other traditional authorities present here. The Chiefs of Armed Forces of the Republic of Namibia, regional governors here present and the former governors. Commissioner Alex Namenda of Sisheke District, Zambia. Honorable Matengu Simushi, Chairperson of the Zambezi Regional Council and my husband. Members of Central Committee and the Political Bureau of the SWAPO Party. Commissioner retired Ben Shikongo, President of the Namibian National Liberation Veterans Association, present here. Regional councillors, local authorities, and the village councillors present here. Veteran of the National Liberation Struggle, the chiefs of 4 traditional authorities of Zambezi region, the Masubuya, Mafwe, Mayei, and the Mashi, who are present here today. Members of the diplomatic corps, the acting chief regional officer, and the chief executive officers present here, distinguished invited guests, members of the media, and the fellow Namibians, good morning. It is with great honor and humility that I welcome you all to the Zambezi region, and in particular KATIMA MULILO, as we host this year's 35th National Heroes Day Commemoration under the theme, Build on Bravery, Bound for Prosperous Future. This theme is a powerful reminder that the freedom we enjoy today were not handed to us, but earned through the courage and the sacrifice of our forebears. Their bravery and omgulumbashe and across the land laid the foundation upon which our republic stands. As we honor our selfless act, we are equally called to carry their legacy forward to transform the bravery into unity, hard work, innovation, and the service to our nation. The prosperity we seek for ourselves and for future generations will only be realized if we build upon a solid ground of sacrifice with a renewed spirit of responsibility, discipline, and determination. Indeed, our past written with bravery, and our future must be shaped by our collective commitment to prosperity. Today we stand one of the concentrated ground where history reminds us of our courage, sacrifice, and the resilience to those who took up the struggle for Namibia's freedom and independence. Heroes Day is not only a day of remembrance, but also a call to action to carry forward the values of patriotism, unity, and the service that our heroes and the heroines stood for. Your Excellency, we are deeply honored by your presence and that of the entire national leadership here in KATIMA MULILO. We are equally privileged to host the nation and our sister countries on this solemn yet aspiring occasion. Their presence affirms the historic solidarity and the shared sacrifices of the region during the liberation struggle, when borders were crossed not only for division but for freedom. We warmly welcome all our visitors and assure you of our hospitality today. May today's commemoration renew our collective commitment to build the Namibia envisioned by our heroes and the nation of peace, unity, and prosperity. With these few words, I once again welcome you all to KATIMA MULILO, and I wish you a memorable and a meaningful 35th Heroes Day commemoration, and I thank you all for coming to Zambezi region. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Governor. Let's give a governor a very, very big hands of applause. Thank you, Honorable Governor. Your Excellency, Comrade President, amidst us are two delegations from our neighboring countries, Zambia and Botswana. The Zambian delegation is led by David Mkuka Chileshe, Commissioner of Police, Western Province, is leading a delegation of 7 officials. Those of you who do not know, all the operations that I mentioned here were carried out from the land of the Republic of Zambia. The other delegation of 4 is led by Assistant Commissioner Mishak, the Kasane Botswana Police, leading the delegation of 4 who have come to commemorate the 35th anniversary of the August 26. We all know the role of these two countries have played. I do not have to elaborate. I would like just to welcome these two delegations to our commemoration. Welcome, brothers. Of course, and sisters if they are there. Ndirimani, are you ready? You seem not to be ready. You are not following the program. You should have started when I stopped. Ndirimani, please.
Are we happy? Founding President and the father of the
revolution. You are the hero, the hero, the hero. You are the hero of Namibian revolution. You are the hero, the hero, the hero. hero of Namibian revolution.
What the father we lost is selflessness. Your legacy will remain in our heart, in our mind. We'll never forget you.
You are the hero,
The hero.
the hero, the hero. You are the hero, the hero of Namibian revolution. You are the hero, the hero, the hero. You are the hero, the hero of Namibian revolution.
We think we talk about Namibian revolution. Revolution.
Revolution,
Talking about Namibian
revolution,
revolution.
revolution, 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 revolution,
Talking about Namibian revolution.
revolution,
Revolution.
revolution, 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 revolution,
Talking about Namibian
revolution, 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 revolution,
Talking about Namibian
revolution, revolution.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ndirimani. Let us give Ndirimani a big hand of applause. So far, you are doing well. Your Excellency, dear comrades, dear friends, citizens of the Zambezi region, the time is approaching for us to hear the day's message from our leader. I now would like to invite our Vice President, Comrade Lucy Avetboy, to come introduce our guests of honor and invite our guest of honor to the podium. Comrade Vetboy.
Director of Ceremonies, Your Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, President of the Republic of Namibia, and Lieutenant General Epaphras Denga Ndaitwa, our first gentleman, Your Excellency, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, our fourth president, Right Honorable Dr. Elia Gorare, Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia, fellow Namibians, I stand at the protocol as established by the Director of Ceremonies. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you. It is with immense respect and gratitude that I stand before you today on this solemn and historic day where we celebrate and honor our heroes and heroines of our beloved country. 26 August is a day set aside by our government, whereas as Namibians, we rededicate ourselves to the noble idea of freedom, unity, justice, and peace. These are the ideals for which the heroes and heroines of our struggle decided to take up arms and embark upon the bitter armed struggle which ultimately led to the independence of our country on 21st March 1990. It is a known fact that many of our compatriots from this mighty region participated in the liberation struggle, and this same region also served as a gateway for those who joined the struggle in exile. It is therefore befitting that this year we stand here on the sacred grounds of the Zambezi region and the majestic Zambezi River to honor our heroes and heroines. Fellow Namibians, as we are gathered here in the Zambezi region to commemorate this historic day, we have amongst our midst respected heroes and heroines who have played important roles during our lengthy and difficult journey to our freedom. I'm therefore honored to introduce to you one of them. She is our keynote speaker for this historic commemoration, a person who has actively participated and immensely contributed to the realization of our freedom and independence. The person I am referring to is none other than Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa. Her journey as a freedom fighter began in the year 1974 at the tender age of 14 years when she left Namibia to join SWAPO in exile to fight for the independence of our country. In exile, she held various positions and also served as the SWAPO's chief representative in Lusaka from 1978 to 1980 and from 1980 to 1986 as chief representative for East Africa based in Dar es Salaam. She, together with many of her compatriots, returned to Namibia in 1989 to participate in the United Nations supervised elections. In 1990, she became the member of the National Assembly and subsequently served as the Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs from 1990 to 1996. Director of General of Women Affairs in the Office of the President from 1996 to 2000. She held many critical ministerial positions in our Republic of Namibia and ultimately became the first female Vice President of the Republic of Namibia. During the November 2024 presidential and National Assembly elections, our keynote speaker was elected as the first female president of the Republic of Namibia, and on the 21st of March 2025, she took the oath of office as the fifth president of the Republic of Namibia and Commander-in-Chief of the Namibian Defense Force. Her service to the nation is marked by unwavering dedication and deep commitment to serve all the people of Namibia. Europe is guided by a strong stance against corruption, commitment to youth and women empowerment, and the focus on the beneficiation of our national resources, amongst others. She remains a beacon of hope for our country and its people, especially the marginalized communities and people living with disabilities. With these few remarks, my people, with these few remarks, it is now my singular honor to invite to the podium our keynote speaker, Her Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, President of the Republic of Namibia. Your Excellency, the nation is ready for your message of this historic day, and I thank you.
A minute of silence. Please take your seats. Fellow Namibians, Mutozi. Mutozi. Thank you. Thank you, Your Excellency, Comrade Lucia Vetboy, Vice President of the Republic of Namibia, for your presence here today and for having given me the floor. Your Excellency, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, Fourth President of the Republic of Namibia, Right Honorable Dr. Eraja Ngurare, Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia, Honorable Sarah Kuongero Amadila, Speaker of the National Assembly, Your Lordship Petrus Shivute, Chief Justice and Madam Shivute, Honorable Lucas Sinimbo Muha, Chairperson of the National Council, Honorable Natangwe Ifete, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Industry, Mines and Energy, Honorable Comrade Sophia Naango Shaningwa, SWAPO Party Secretary General, the First Gentleman of the Republic of Namibia, Lieutenant General Denganda Itwa, Honorable Ministers and Deputy Ministers, Honorable Emmanuel Nashinge, Members of Parliament and Leader of the Official Opposition, Honorable Members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, Members of the Diplomatic Corps, Chairperson of the Council of Traditional Leaders and all the traditional leaders present. Of course, our host, Honorable Dorothy Kabura, Governor of Zambezi region, and all the governors present here. Honorable Matengu Simushi, Chairperson of the Zambezi Regional Council, and all members of the, all chairpersons of the regional councils, regional councillors, municipal councillors, veterans on the protocol established by our Director of Ceremonies, and to proceed. Fellow Namibians, this is the first time in our history marking the Heroes Day, 26 August, without His Excellency, Comrade Dr. Safishun Sam Daniel Nuyoma, the Commander-in-Chief of the People's Liberation Army of Namibia Plan, leader of our revolution, founding president, father of the Namibian nation. We all can see his seat is now empty forever. I know we have observed a minute of silence, which was dedicated to those who sacrificed their lives during the liberation struggle. At this moment, may I kindly ask you to stand and observe a minute of silence in his honor, and of course to pay homage to the heroes and heroines of Namibia. May his legacy continue to guide us in carrying out our national responsibilities, and let their blood continue to water our freedom for prosperity. Fellow Namibians, as we remember the Heroes Day, it's important to recognize the immense contribution made by our former presidents in securing a peaceful, stable, and proud nation for the past 35 years, and honor their legacy as pillars of our democracy. While our founding president, His Excellency Comrade Sam Shafishuna Nuyoma, and our third president continue to guide us. However, we are honored and blessed that we continue to benefit from the wisdom of our second and our fourth president, their excellencies, Comrade Ifike Punyepohamba and Comrade Nangolo Mbumba, respectively. The latter is with us here. Our second president is sending his good wishes to all of us as we are celebrating the 59th anniversary of the 26th August. I know our program is talking about 35 commemoration, and we can complete it to say in an independent Namibia. Their guidance and the leadership have propelled Namibians to build a united and for us to be really see ourselves as one Namibia and one nation. May their legacies continue to guide us today and for generations to come. Fellow Namibians, today we are here at KATIMA MULILO in Zambezi region, the birthplace of our hero, Bernard Chimbwaye, a birthplace of a highly respected SWAPO political commissar, Greenwell Matongo, as well as the lakes of Richard de Kabajani Kapera, Frederick Matongo, among others. We also know that Zambezi is the final destination of Commander Tobias Hainyeko. Their sacrifice reminds us to hold to the values of unity, peace, inclusivity, and progress. Among the living pioneers of our armed liberation struggle who hailed from this region includes Colonel Patrick Mwinga, Comrade Lucas Kalundatu Situation, and many others. At this point, fellow Namibians, let me inform you that the Namibian government has decided to designate symbolic graves at the Heroes Acres in remembrance of Comrade Chimbwaye and Comrade Hainyeko. Two of them, we don't know where they are lying. And we need a place where we can go there and remember them as the heroes of our revolution. And we are going to carry out that program. Fellow Namibian, August 26th is revered day for Namibia and her people. On this special day, every year, Namibian gathers to remember the exceptional bravery that ignited the frame of the resistance against colonial subjugation and to end the illegal occupation of the South African racist regime in our country. The guardian sons and daughters of our land, the land of the brave, revolved with unwavering commitment to exercise their undeniable right to self-determination, freedom, and independence. On this day, we pay homage to the gallant sons and daughters of our motherland who decided to confront, a bit with limited weapons, one of the most formidable militaries in Africa at the time. The aim was freedom and independence. If not for them, then certainly for the generations that will come after them. The brave sons and daughters of Namibia rose up and took arms to liberate the motherland after pursued all peaceful means to secure peace, freedom, and independence for all Namibia could not work. Today we are here, walking tall alongside the nations of the world as a free and independent people in the land of the brave. Glory to their bravery. Fellow Namibians, the theme of the 59th Heroes Day Commemoration, namely, build on bravery, bound for prosperous future, captures the spirit of resilience that defines Namibia's journey towards freedom from the day of resistance to independence on the 21st of March, 1990. The logo accompanying the theme is more than a symbol of remembrance. It embodies our collective identity and inspiration for a united, prosperous nation. As we can see, its core is the image of a saluting soldier, symbolizing the eternal respect, remembrance of the eternal frame, signifying the continued legacy of the country's heroes and the heroines. Surrounding the central image are elements representing our national inspiration, economic growth, creative industry, health, sports, academia, agriculture, and decent living, which are the reflection of the priorities of our government. As we reflect on the unwavering courage of our heroes, look back with admiration to the Namibian people's determination to pursue an armed liberation struggle for justice, sovereignty, and independence at all costs. Against this background, it's befitting for all of us, with deepest appreciation and gratitude, to pay special homage to the unit of the South African Liberation Army, SWALA combatants, the forerunner of the People's Liberation Army of Namibia, SWAPO's military wing. This SWALA unit was led by Comrade Johnny Yaoto Nangudu, and some of his compatriots include Simeon Linekela Kambo Shihungileni, Patrick Israel Lungada, Iambo Victor Mensa, James Amukwaya Angula, Nelson Kavala, among others. This is a generation that originated the first spark of frame at Omunguru Wombashe in Omusati region, followed by many battles, and Zambezi, then Caprivi, became the main operational area of the SWAPO freedom fighters in the early days of our armed struggle. To the point that places like Kamenga, our director of ceremony talked about it, have become household names for SWAPO fighters. It was not easy to open all the fronts for military operations. However, their heroic sacrifice became the foundation of a free, democratic, and sovereign Namibia we cherish today. We should therefore honor and respected them now and the future, as they have succeeded under very difficult conditions. In this context, it is appropriate for me to quote the late Comrade Toivo Yatoivo, one of the revered liberation steward and a hero, who said, and I quote, "I know the struggle will be longer and bitter. I also know that my people will wage that struggle, whatever the cost. Only when we are granted our independence will the struggle stop. Indeed, the struggle was long and bitter. Many people were displaced, some forced into exile, precious lives lost, and some people left disabled, while others carried the scars of the war, both physically, mentally, and psychologically. Of course, today our country is free and independent, and then our present and future is now in our own hands. Fellow Namibians, Namibia has indeed come of age. Since independence, under the guidance of SWAPO Party, we have made remarkable strides in socio-economic development, transforming lives and building a foundation for prosperity. Development is a process. Just imagine, at independence, it was not easy to reach KATIMA MULILO. Today, from the border with South Africa to KATIMA MULILO, you are on a tire road. Zambezi region is today connected with good road network to our neighbors, Botswana and Zambia. While not all the challenges facing our people are addressed, no doubt there is significant improvement in different social and economic sectors, such as increased schools, clinics, water points, electricities, economic infrastructure, and of course, even our towns are expanding. The 8th administration, guided by the SWAPO Party principles, will therefore accelerate our national development agenda through targeted intervention as articulated in our country's National Development Plan, NDP 6, that is informed by the 2024 SWAPO Election Manifesto and its implementation plan. And in so doing, we are based on the strong foundation that is created over the years. As a government, we are committed to empowering the youth in our country, advancing industrialization, promoting the beneficiation of our natural resources, and creating employment opportunity, and intensifying our fight against corruption. These efforts are the greatest tribute we can offer to those who paid the ultimate price and who we are honoring for our freedom today. As part of youth empowerment, job creation, and economic development, the Youth Development Fund will soon be operationalized. All the regional governors are already informed and invitations are already sent out. I want to appeal to the first beneficiary not to let the nation down, but to ensure the success of this program. For those who be responsible for the implementation, please consider projects that makes economic sense and not those presented by the people you know, even if you can see the project is not viable. If you do that, we will all fail together. Fellow Namibians, as we reflect on our past, let us continue to build the Namibia we want, a just and a shared prosperity. We must continue to engage so that we build trust among ourselves. Trust is the heart of our democracy. Without it, despair can breed action that threaten the very fiber of our society. I therefore call upon all our leaders at every level across the entire political spectrum, traditional, religious, community, business, and civic, to renew their commitments to the maintenance of peace, justice, and sustainable development. I have to inform this gathering, as I was coming, because this is what we want, people to be united when we make sure that we work together. As I was coming, I received a message from Honorable Venani, who is sending his best wishes to the audience as we celebrate the Heroes Day. And he is saying he could have come, but he is recovering from the horse injury. We wish him quick recovery. This collaboration will ensure that the fruits of freedom translate into shared prosperity for every Namibian in all the 14 regions of our country. As your leader, your president, I'm very much concerned. They are all gone now. I'm very much concerned that if we are not changing our attitude, we are in a very, very serious problem. It's so sudden that we are not really holding hands, lifting each other up. We are just on each other's throat. You can go to political institutions. You can go to the religious institutions. You can go to the, I was saying I'm failing as a nation. We are on a crusade for self-destruction. We are failing to lift each other's up and push forward together for the common good for all in society. It is troubling me deeply that we are too much at each other's throat in all institutions of our society, be it in families, traditional authorities, religious institutions, and the rest of it in politics. We are all one, my dear fellow Namibians. I urge citizens to resolve our differences with respect, tolerance, and sensitivity by peaceful means and not to resort to violence, be it physical or emotional. Insulting ourselves, that's the biggest damage you can do to yourself and to the other person. I'm telling you, the anger you are showing on the words you are expressing to others, I can tell it is killing you inside. And I don't want that to happen to our country. For those who have not seen or have no knowledge of what it looks to liberate our country, I appeal to you to treasure the peace, liberty, and justice we are able to enjoy today, for it was paid for in blood and through untold sacrifice. On our television sets, on social and print medias, the suffering, the destruction, and the killing in many parts of the world. War is the worst situation to live in. It mostly negatively affects innocent victims in society, particularly women and children. As a nation, we must preserve our peace at all costs. Fellow Namibian, as we look to the future, our resolve must be to protect our hard-won political freedom while recognizing that the battle to gain economic independence and prosperity for all has not yet been won. The struggle to uplift the living condition of our people require our collective commitment to overcome the scourge of poverty, hunger, unemployment, and gender-based violence, and of course, to fight drug and alcohol abuse. It requires us to fight the evils of abuse of power, corruption, and mismanagement of public resources. With the natural resources at our disposal, we must make a commitment to ensure that every Namibian is living a decent life. Towards this end, the government will be on the side of those leading the charges against corruption in all its manifestation that takes away the resources meant for the people. Corruption must therefore be treated as a treason. Let us all of us commit to quality service delivery at all levels and at all times, be it in public, private sector, and even in our families. The basic unit of our society is per our Constitution. Our Constitution is very clear. The family is the basic unit of the society. And it's so that we have a strong nation. I appeal to all of us so that together we can build our country. I say we are too few to be poor, and I believe with one heart and one mind, we can definitely make Namibia the best place for us all. Together, we must nurture the dreams of those who fought for our freedom, ensuring that liberty, justice, and independence endure for future generations as their blood waters our freedom. No doubt, unity is key to success. I am highly encouraged by the 4 traditional authorities in the Zambezi region. When I see all of them attending each other's events, that really give me a peace of mind. A classic example is when they all attended the coronation of Chief of Masubia and the Mayei annual cultural festival. Fellow Namibians, if our traditional leaders are united, who are we? They are subjects not to be united. Let us follow their good example, as that's the way to prosperity. Thank you, our chiefs. Fellow Namibians, our story must be told from generation to generation. Our story is a tale of courage, sacrifice, and the yielding spirit of our people. Let us carry this narrative forward, aspiring hope and resilience in our country. As Namibians, we extend our deepest appreciation and gratitude to the nations and people of the world who stood in solidarity with us during our liberation struggle. The resilient people of Angola, Zambia, Tanzania, Botswana, Cuba, and many other African countries and beyond that provided our national liberation, waged under the banner of SWAPO, their unwavering support, militarily, diplomatically, and politically. Indeed, their contribution remains a cherished chapter in our national history. Therefore, I would like to sincerely welcome the delegations from Zambia and Botswana who are attending this anniversary. You are very much welcome. We are together, and we should continue to be together in order for us to develop Africa together, to ensure that African people, they are developed and appreciate what their forefathers who fought for their independence have fought for. Our history for liberation is still new, and most, if not all, our heroes for now could be those from the struggle. However, we must know as time goes on, we will have heroes and heroines from different sectors of our economy and society. This might include scientists, innovators, discoverers, among others. They will have to be recognized and respected and as national heroes and heroines. That is to say, in our day-to-day life, heroic deeds are being made, and all of us, we need to participate. Fellow Namibians, as I conclude, let me inform the nation that as we commemorate the Heroes Day this year, we are mourning the recent passing of one of our liberation heroes, who was one of the top leaders of the People's Liberation Army of Namibia, the second chief of the Defense Force in independent Namibia, Lieutenant General Salmon Dumeni Awala, who will be laid to rest on the 6th September 2025 as a national hero. On behalf of the government and the people of Namibia, I convey our sincere condolence to his family, friends, and comrades. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Fellow Namibians, on this 59th anniversary of Heroes Day, let us renew our commitment to the vision of our heroes and heroines. Let us build a Namibia that reflects their dreams of inclusivity, equality, and prosperity for all as their blood waters our freedom. One Namibia, one nation. Long live the Republic of Namibia. Happy Heroes Day, and thank you for your kind attention.
Thank you, Your Excellency, Comrade President, for the message. It was very loud and clear. And I would like to request, to ask all of us to give our President a thunderous That was almost good, but not good enough. Another one. Thank you very much. I like the attentiveness of the audience that side. Thank you for being very, very attentive. We appreciate your being quiet, listening attentively to your leaders, taking the message. The message is clear. One Namibia, one nation. Thank you. Comrade President, the next in our program are the performances. I am informed there are choreographs. I was given a list of names for those who are going to perform. They are as follows: Iterelenge Cultural Group. I think this is the one from Maeke. Welcome. I don't know how many items and how much time is allocated to each, but using my discretion, I give each group 2 items only, if they have 2. Thank you. Thank you. That was very, it will invite the High Commissioner, but I just spared him. You will understand which High Commissioner I'm having in mind. But it is now over. Next time, High Commissioner. The next is Masambo Sun Group. Masambo Sun Group. If there are no movements, I will move on. I'm told, I was assured they are here, but now I don't know where they are. We also have some poets. Masambo Sun Group. So they are not available. Maybe we can get the money just for a quick shot while they are sorting themselves out. I was informed they are here. Or any other the money you are resting, you have rested too much. Yeah, okay, one shot. come closer here, please, at the mics there. Who can tell them? Where is the organizer? Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's give them a big round of applause. It was an excellent artistic performance. Thank you very much. I have two poets, one from where is that? Princess School. Princess School. Are you here? Please come and deliver your poet, and then it will be followed by youngsters. Potential soldiers, I see them here. See good troops. I believe CDF is watching. Good soldiers. The mic must be closer there. We can't hear very well. Please. Yeah.
On this day, the earth remembers. Blood became the seed of freedom, and courage wrote our nation's name. We are the intellectuals, the vibes, the princess poets from the Zambezi Encyclopedia Art Poetry Club. Madam President, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. My name is Kaslawa, the senior-most member of the Zambezi Encyclopedia Art Poetry Club. Allow me to introduce you the citadel of intellect, which is none other than the princess poet. Coming to scintillate a nerve and neuron poetically with a piece of poem entitled 26 August, Footsteps of Our Heroes, Their Sacrifice, Our Tomorrow. It's a day where we honor fallen heroes and heroines.
Now, what is that now?
night, no stars above, no firelight. Only the sound of war and cries. But still, they marched with tear-filled eyes. They took our responsibility and ability within their capability. As temperature nurtured their toes. This day is seen as the birth of the liberation struggle.
They had pain, so we fed. They were shadows, we were light. They were darkness, we were bright. Their sacrifices, our tomorrow.
A mother kissed her son goodbye. He never came back. He had to die. His life was broken. Yes, broken. Broken like a broken bone in a broken brown bottle. 268, a thorn of flesh, was broken, squeezed, stuck, scandalized like it never existed before. And this brought freedom, freemen, and freshness to our country. And this day is seen as Namibia's liberation struggle.
Their graves are deep, their names unknown. Yet from their blood a tree has grown. A tree of freedom, strong and wide. Watered by the tears they could not hide. 26 August, footsteps of our heroes. Their sacrifice, our tomorrow.
No shoes, no coat, just bare feet. They marched the pain and burning heat. They had no bread, they had no rest. But still, they gave Namibia their best. We salute you, our heroes. We salute you, our freedom makers. You are designed for destiny. Indeed, your sacrifice is our tomorrow. You do not just reverse the year. You engage the gear. Your blood is my mark forever. One Namibia!
One nation!
The slogan!
Power is ours! Raining chains again in painted states. Their sacrifice, not just in vain. They hid in trees, they slept on stones. Their bodies weak, just skin and bones. Yet every breath they fought to keep was for the peace we now sleep deep. Children were killed. We do not forget, we do not forgive. But through the pain we choose to live. Heroes do not wear crowns or gold. Their stories are in blood retold. They died in silence, cold and still. But their voices will forever echo in our will. So this day should be known as the birth of the liberation struggle.
We plant flowers where they died. We light candles for their pride.
Every breath we take is theirs, paid in full by all their cares.
A bullet flew, a brother fell. The forest became a silent hell. No tears, no screams, just final breath. Another soul kissed by death. Footsteps of our heroes, their sacrifice our tomorrow.
Let no child forget this pain. Let no heart beat in vain. Heroes Day is not just cheer. It's birth from blood and every tear.
Life is neutral and nature is a pattern without style. So listen.
Listen.
Listen to us as we honor the brave men and women who fought and died for this country. Some prayed as fire burned their land. Some held a gun with shaking hands. Some sang a song with a breaking voice. But they all made one brave choice. To die so we could live so free. To bleed so we could simply be. Their courage stands, their time is past. But their spirit will forever last. Footsteps of our heroes. Their sacrifice, our tomorrow.
Aluta!
Continua!
Amandla!
Awetu!
The rebels are called criminals then, but now we call them freedom men. They broke the chains, they broke the fear to give us all we now hold dear. Don't praise them in just song or speech, but live the freedom they died to teach. Stand in pride but bow with pain. They walked so we could ride the train.
Their message
It's about 26 August. It's about the birth of the liberation struggle.
Omungulungombasha, the site for the first battle. National Heroes Acre, a burial site and a memorial for all national heroes. Their children grew up with no dead. Some never knew the love they had. But they were seeds from freedom's tree. Born from sorrow, now we're free. We sing today with heavy hearts. It was then when fathers died. It was then when mothers died. It was then when children died. We salute them forevermore. We salute them forevermore. For freedom born from broken parts, they're not just names, they are our flame. We must not forget their names. To our president and all our former presidents, we salute you. The red line is crossed because of your strength, your power, and your love for the country. Viva Nyoma!
Viva!
Your legacy remains. Viva Pohamba!
Viva!
Viva Pohamba!
Viva!
Viva Hage!
Viva!
Your legacy remains. Netumbo,
Viva!
we salute you.
Their blood waters our freedom. This reminds the nation of the sacrifice made during the struggle.
So now we stand on this great day. With tears and thanks, we kneel and pray. Their bones are gone, but we still hear their hero's voice so loud and clear. Thank you for your pain and fight. Thank you for the darkest night. We will walk the path you gave, from every field to every grave. On 26 August, we will cry, but also shout your name up high.
We are the generation. Before I disappear and appear in the atmosphere with the spear without fear. Let me first summarize the summarization of the summary that was not summarized by the summarizer. So let us rise, no walk in shame. We carry torch, we bear their name. In every step, through joy and sorrow, their sacrifice, our tomorrow. From Omungulungambashi's dusty dawn to every soul that marched and mourned, they stood so tall, they did not flee. They fought to set our people free. Their voices echo in the winds that blow. So let the drum of honor play. Let every heart salute this day. For in our veins their legacy remains. A strength not chained can ever close. So we say,
Power to all the heroes. They dreamt of peace for me and you. Whenever, wherever, whoever supports one another must be supported. 26 August, footsteps of our heroes. Their sacrifice, our tomorrow.
we honor the heroes who shaped our land. Their courage and sacrifice will forever stand. With gratitude, we thank you, Madam President, for guiding the Republic with wisdom and commitment. This poem was written, edited, translated, and sensitized specifically for you, Madam President, for your sacrifice towards the liberation of the Namibian people. We thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
They have fought for Namibia. We will honor their sacrifice. 26 August.
Let's give them a big, big hand of applause. They deserve it. Common President, Namibia is in good hands. Namibia is assured. You can see, you can tell that the future is bright for them and for all of us. There was supposed to be another, I don't know where they are, but my time is, can you please come forward and make it a bit faster? My time is a bit it's challenging me. This is this from Princess School? I believe so, Princess School. Thank you.
and gentlemen, boys and girls, Namibia at large, all protocols observed as already established. On stage, the mighty and ever-aspiring learners from Abulma Secondary School, we are here to present to you our dramatically poetry entitled Celebrating the Heroes and Heroines of our land, their determination, pain and tangible achievement. Indeed, their blood waters our freedom. Today, you and I are all free. A hero is someone who is admired for his courage, outstanding achievements, or someone with a noble quality. My fellow Namibians, today we celebrate the heroes and heroines of our land. People who played a pivotal role towards achieving our independence. We honor our fallen heroes and heroines, the effects of those individuals who gave up their lives to win the victory we enjoy today. Ladies and gentlemen, dear comrades, today we reflect, we recall, we remind ourselves the perfect realities. Allow us to thank our government. We are proud of our leadership. Look at us, we are young, born in the era of freedom, yet the leadership of our country cares for us. They want us to know our roots. They want us to know where we come from. They want us to understand what our elders went through. Through these commemorations, we learn more about colonial era. We are really grateful.
A brief overview about the name Namibia. We all know that back then our country was known as Southwest Africa. The name Namibia was coined by Mburumba. He is the very person who proposed the name Namibia. The name Namibia means vast places. Let me remind you that attaining the goal, which is independence, was a challenge. It was a challenge due to the fact that our country is diverse in cultures. Every tribe fought hard to attain freedom. Many political parties were formed. We can name of Opo, Swanu, and Kanu, to mention but a few. Still, the goal was difficult to attain because we were fighting an organized side. The only way we won is when we learned to work together. When all merged to form SWAPO, Southwest Africa People's Organization. United, we stand. Divided, we fall. After achieving our independence, everyone was and is allowed to form a political party because our country follows a democracy form of government. Let not democracy divide us. Let's refrain from racism. We cannot move forward if we don't work together. Whatever political party you form, the goal is to bring peace, to initiate best alternatives which bring development.
My fellow Namibians, allow me to point out a few things which shows us today that the foundation was indeed strong. From the very moment we got our independence, our country moved forward, fulfilling what our heroes and heroines fought for. It was not a mere act of fighting, but fighting so you and I could have benefits, tangible, physical, and emotional benefits. Allow me to remind you that during colonial era, our people were forced to sign protection treaties, a plan which colonizers used to take away what belonged to us. We all know about the war of national resistance. Our land was confiscated. Our cattle were confiscated. But today, you and I can stand up and point out saying, this is my piece of land. Our heroes fought and won it for us. Our people were divided into ethnic groups. Today, we are free to go wherever we want. Look at us as learners. We are wearing our ironed uniforms. Back then, education was far from us. But because of their contributions, today we have a better education system. After achieving the goal, which is independence, a government was established, setting its principles on democracy. Today, our country is one of the best countries with transparent governance. Ladies and gentlemen, allow us to say, we salute the heroes and heroines of our land. Their determination paid a tangible achievement. Indeed, their blood waters our freedom. Today, you and I are all free.
Dear comrades, allow me to advise my fellow learners and the youth at large. We have wishes to fulfill, wishes which our departed heroes and heroines wanted to see being fulfilled. Our leaders look upon us. They regard and entrust us the task of becoming future leaders one of the good days. One of our fallen heroes remarked, and I quote, "We don't want an intoxicated nation. When you get drunk, enemies attack because you be found asleep." End of quote. They cared for the nation. They cared for us. They wanted and still want us to excel in life. That's why our government invests much in two prominent ministries. That is education and health. They decided and initiated to give us free education. They believe that in order for a country to develop, education is the only way to go. So let us refrain from acts which prevents from benefiting. As we know, there are a lot of activities. Activities in which we involve ourselves in. Activities such as
Drugs and alcohol abuse,
stealing,
prostitution, gender-based violence,
teenage pregnancy.
all these destroy our lives. They believe that when we get educated as a nation, we'll prevail and excel.
There are many heroes and heroines who played a vital role towards winning our freedom.
Hendrik Witbooi,
Andipa Toivo ya Toivo, Samuel Maherero,
Greenwell Matango,
Rosa Kakurukaze Mugudo, Brendan Sipwe,
Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa.
to mention but a few.
Allow me to point out that amongst them all, there was Dr. Sam Safishuna Nujoma, the founding father of the Namibian nation, the leader of the liberation struggle. Indeed, he was chosen by God. We compare his appointment to that of Moses, who led the Israelites from Egypt to Canaan. We understand there were many obstacles, challenges, which could have prevented him from achieving the goal, which is independence. But because of his determination, because of his leadership qualities, he did not give up. Perseverance mentality won. When we got our independence, he still had things to achieve. He set standards. One of them is Vision 2030 in terms of development. Unfortunately, he won't be there to see what it will be like. In a similar way, Moses did not enter Canaan, a decision made by God. We would like to assure him and all the fallen heroes that whatever standard they put forth, we shall attain as a nation. Allow us to say, we salute the heroes and heroines of our land. Their determination paid a tangible achievement. Indeed, their blood waters our freedom. Today, you and I are all free.
I stand before you, presenting to you some facts. Facts as to why the roles of our fallen heroes calls for celebration. Yes, we know that they are not among us today, but we have to know that true leaders never die. Their legacy will always live. The late Dr. Safishuna Nujoma was one of the president. But he established People's Liberation Army of Namibia. Plain. He was at the forefront during the attack at Omungurumbashi. Through his ideology, our country, Namibia, got its independence. Dear comrades, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Namibians, we are grateful for the sacrifices made by our fellow heroes and heroines. One of the reasons our country was colonized, it is because we are a wealthy nation. Our country, Namibia, is a rich nation with a small population. We have plenty of resources. We can mention of diamond, copper, uranium, zinc, gold, natural gas.
The fish industry is also doing wonders. Wildlife and tourism. Our tropical forests.
Not forgetting our natural stones. Indeed, we are a blessed nation. Allow me to quote a strong statement, which was said by our own heroine, Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah, and I quote, "I am not ready to work with people who do not have their heart for the people of this country." End of quote. We would like to thank our leadership to continue the good work they are doing for the nation. In the quest to curb corruption, corruption is the only thing that is dragging our country down. The resources we have are enough for all of us, but corruption is the tale of the day. Dear government leaders, lead us truly and we shall follow. Leaders, you are the one who know. We don't want to be left out. You know better what we need. We need development. We need infrastructures. We need better education. We need better services.
As I stand before you, I lament as a daughter of Zambezi region. We are celebrating the best actions of those who fought for our country. Yes, we know we have plenty of resources. We are a rich nation, but corruption, my fellow African people, corruption has taken much of our resources for personal benefit. We are thankful that our government is doing a commendable job in education sector, which we receive free. But there is one thing which we want our government to look at, the healthy sector. Zambezi region is 500 kilometers away from Rundu, 1,000 kilometers away from the capital city. But yet, some patients have to travel from KATIMA to Rundu for treatment. We plead, we are on our knees. If a child swallows a coin by mistake, the only place it can be removed is Rundu. They say help can only be found in Rundu. If someone is critically ill, he or she will be referred to Rundu. Why can't we get these services here? A lot of our brothers and sisters have perished on the way. We are the gateway to Central Africa. We have plenty of land. Why can't we get those facilities available in our region, which are in other regions, so that we don't record death caused by distance? We salute our heroes. They fought for our resources. They never wanted our resources to be taken away. They want and still want us to use them for our own benefit. As a nation, we are thankful for the best actions our government and Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah they are taking to curb corruption.
We are too few to be poor. She remarked, our own alive and intelligent heroine, Her Excellency Dr. Netumbo Nandi-Ndaitwah. We know your contribution during liberation struggle. We know and we feel the pain that you went through when you were imprisoned in 1973 as you campaigned against apartheid regime. You did not give up. And here you are today as our first female president. We are grateful and we trust that poverty will be far from us. The resources you fought for will be used in the best interest of the country. Yes, we are too few to be poor. We thank your leadership for the visible contributions your team exercised in our country. Allow us to strongly say,
We salute the heroes and heroines of our land. Their determination paid a tangible achievement. Indeed, their blood waters our freedom. Today, you and I are all free. We thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Princess School. They deserve a very thunderous applause. A big one. Yes, indeed. Those are the future leaders of our country. Thank you very much. We are moving closer. We are almost getting there. We are behind time. The next in my program is it's a very important program. I would like to invite the Litunga George Masiku Mamili, the leader of the Mafwe Traditional Authority, to hand over a gift they have prepared for Her Excellency the President. I would like to invite those with the gift to come here before I invite Her Excellency to move to receive the gifts. Can we just do that now? Thank you. Are we moving? Let's move fast a little bit.
We are struggling for you, fighting for you, sacrificing for you, our lives, our strength,
like to
and everything that we have got.
invite you to receive your gift.
Tire ove shirongo kare no minyo vyetu vando twakalira ove mama hiwolonganda amatu konjere ove amatu tire ove.
This is the gift from the Mafwe Traditional Authority, Chief Mamili, handing the table to the president. What is written on the table? President of the Republic of Namibia, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah. Here it's written, Namibia's first female president. And right here it's written, 21 March 2025, when she took over the office. The chair, they are written, welcome, Dr. Eni Ndaitwah on front, and at the back, it is written, gift from Mafwe Traditional Authority. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Your Loyal Highness, on behalf of my family, because this is really, it has a name on, and is telling that it's a personal gift. I therefore, on behalf of my family, also represented here by my husband, we sincerely appreciate this gift from the Mafwe Traditional Authority under your leadership. And I want to assure you that this gift, looking at all the drawings that are here, the fauna and the flora will be seen as a gift to keep and to protect Namibia's environment and the unity of our people. The elephant, as we know, that when the elephant is walking, even if the cubs are behind, it's always taking care of the children. And I take this is the message I'm getting from your Royal Highness, that I should always take care of the people of this country. Thank you very much, your Royal Highness. This is highly appreciated. And I'm sure the Namibians who are present and coming, they will be able to see the good relationship between our government and the traditional authority. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Miss Shambwe Margaret, abazokwa bukalo masubia traditional authority hapa engeri bukalo village council kana ko Yesu ana hapa engeri Kabe North aba fit sampo yaluna kuboma luna bone tumbo nanti ndaitwa nibakubona cholo manero basi lwabona manzu akakubona kia nekubulirwa kuli musali hana kuvusa musali hako ni kuvusa kono musali kila maka za Namibia musali kila maka za Afrika mane musali kila maka za lifasi kamukana kulikwana kuli kimaluna mushemi kamita kuna mushemi wa musali na kila si ya mwana mushemi wa musali ushwa ni mwana hai bo maluna nibona bashwa ni luna kyalo tisampo ya luna likota zezinzi 22 kono lukone kutafia 14 kusasi 8 kwa bukalo lukupa transport yorushimbe alikota zezi yezi kulibo maluna bayeni zona litumezi.
From Bukalo in Kabe North constituents, they've got other mangoes which they left out, given the fact that they don't have transport, but when they get transport, they will bring this mango. Given the fact that you are the first female president, they are very much happy. That's why they brought this present to come and give you 22 trees to acknowledge your governance, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much from the Bukalo Royal House. And the gift of the mango, which is a very important tree, particularly in this region. And as a government, one of our focus or our plan is to see how best we can have an industry in each of our 14 regions. And the Prime Minister who came before me gave me a briefing last night that mango is one of the products that is being considered seriously to be a test in putting up an industry in KATIMA MULILO to take care of a number of mangoes in this country. And as we say, our country, we don't want to compete, should be based in KATIMA MULILO. Thank you very much.
It's a table and chairs, very beautiful, artistically done. Can we give a big hand of applause? It's beautiful. And the mango trees. Thank you. While the president is seated, I would like to invite she does that band just to perform one item. Please, let's be seated. Thank you.
Oh. Okay.
called Quito Konovare. I'm taking you back in the bushes.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you very much. That was a very good, let's just give them a big applause. Thank you. I would like to invite the Honorable Simushi, Chairperson of the Regional Council of the Zambezi, to move a vote of thanks. In the meantime, I would like to inform the public that there is a young boy here who is looking for his parents. Maybe he has a drink here. I don't know whether you can see me, but I want to lift him up so that you can see him. trying to ask his name. Stand here. Yeah. Now it's now above the camera. Yeah, now there is a child here. Please.
Hello. Mina Bolidia Mutonga Manamina. Muno Babalera Banana, Bolidia. Bonda Taik Wabaloi, Bonda Taik Wabaloi. Mubaba Rebana. Aba Pepi Wifera Babalera.
Okay, you can come and keep him.
Mita Nera Ebakuri Mautwa. Kakusasa hapene kunda ni mwanana yana alateire hapene fakire kufumane ya alateire. Baba leleba na baluna. Mautwa. Serina ko ya kachwale ya kubulera. Ya kukwala lina nehoze. Kono mubone kuli musike mananu ha musachali cho mautwa. Hamu ine musike maya musachali cho. Ya kana ruafa na kufumana licho. Ukaza manitala. Thank you very much, the director of the proceedings, to be given this opportunity. What I'm trying to say here in my own vernacular language is to indicate that people should not leave the sports field because they have to have lunch. Because I've realized some have already departed. Thank you very much. My task is to give a vote of thanks. Your Excellency, Dr. Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwa, the 5th President of the Republic of Namibia, and the first female President of the Republic of Namibia, the Commander-in-Chief of the Namibian Defense Force, the President of the SWAPO Party, retired General Epaphras Ndaitwa, the first gentleman, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, former first president of the Republic of Namibia, Her Excellency Lucia Vitipo, the vice president of the Republic of Namibia, the Upper Use, Right Honorable Dr. Jitunga Eliangurare, Prime Minister of the Republic of Namibia and Mandam Gurare. Honorable Dr. Sarah Kugongerwa Madila, the Speaker of the National Assembly. His Lordship Peter Shivute, Chief Justice and Judge Shivute. Lucas Nimbo, the chairperson of the National Council. Honorable Natangu Ithete, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Industries, Mines and Energy, and Matamithete. Honorable Sophia Shaningwa, Member of Parliament and the Secretary General of the SWAPO Party. We call it the Might SWAPO Party. Honorable Emmanuel Nashinge, MP and the leader of the official cabinet ministers who are present here, deputy ministers, members of parliament. Emilia Mukusa, secretary to cabinet, executive directors, service chiefs who are present here, members of the diplomatic corps, Honorable Governor of the Zambezi region, Honorable Mareka Kabula, the wife to the chairperson and the president of the Association of Regional Councils, I knew you were waiting to laugh. You were waiting for me to pronounce myself. And I repeat, the wife to the chairperson of Zambezi Regional Council and the president of the Association of Regional Councils in Namibia. Let me recognize other governors who are present here. Honorable chairpersons of regional councils who are present here. Mayors who are present here. Regional and local authority councillors who are present here. Not forgetting our traditional leaders who are present here. I recognize your presence. I recognize His Royal Highness Ritunga George Masiku Mamili of Mafwe. I recognize Munitenge, His Royal Highness Munitenge Gilbert Moraliswani III, the Masubia chief, who was coronated recently. I recognize His Royal Highness Chief Shufu of the Maye Traditional Authority. I recognize too Mfumu Tembwe Mayuni of Mashi Traditional Authority. It is imperative that when we are together with our parents, we feel blessed. The President has already indicated that when we are together with our parents, we should feel happy. It's a symbol of unity in the Zambezi region, which never existed for some time. But now it is coming into existence. Because I have attended the Masubia Cultural Festival and also Basara the Baei, where we have seen unity. I personally. Let me not forget, Your Excellency, we have invited also our sister countries from Botswana and Zambia. I will fail in my duty not also to thank them for coming, even though I did not see them. Colleagues, Honorable Namenda, the District Commission of Sesheke and the Untuareg, including David Mukusa Chilenge, the head of police. Can you stand up maybe so that this dignitary can see you? Yes, we can see you. And our visitors also from Botswana, Kasane, Assistant Commissioner Mishake Pulenyan from Kasane Police. Yes, I can see you. That is a symbol of unity within our neighboring countries. Whenever we have got events of this nature, we normally issue invitation to them because they are living adjacent to the Zambezi River my left, to my east is Kasane in Botswana. Far east is Zimbabwe. Let me not forget Pastor Tembwe, who gave us a powerful scripture reading. You are recording. The Namibian Defense Force, who performed very well. Thank you very much. And you are always continuing doing that. Good afternoon again. It is both an honor and privilege to stand before you on this blessed day of remembrance, Heroes Day. Today, as we gather here to commemorate Heroes Day, we are reminded of the courage, sacrifice, and unwavering spirit of those who fought for our freedom. On behalf of the organizing committee and the people of Zambezi region, I extend our deepest appreciation to everyone who made this day a success. Firstly and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to the President of the Republic of Namibia, Her Excellency Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah, for her well-articulated address and firm commitment to preserving the legacy of our forebears. Let me also recognize the presence of all war veterans and the families of fallen heroes and heroines. We will always thank you and appreciate the perseverance and bravery shown during the dark days of our struggle for independence. Your stories will continue to inspire the new generation. I also recognize the presence of everybody who managed to come here and witness this day. To the Namibian Defense Force and Namibian Police and the all security cluster, your discipline procession and all activities displayed here today was outstanding. We thank you for everything. To the performers, cultural groups, and the youth participants, your performance and displays is recognized. Maybe you have seen how they performed. It was a lesson to us that we need to pull together. They've indicated if we don't pull together, then we are divided. And then when we are divided, we don't go anywhere. To the regional and the national organizing committee, volunteers, your hard-working and tireless effort made this day possible is also recognized, and we thank you for that. To the director of this ceremony, Honorable Franz Kapofi, we thank you. You have been working alone, but I don't know whether you had a determination that I could not even believe. For you to be standing since morning up to now, you did a very marvelous job. The media, thank you very much. if I did not recognize anyone among you, I did not do it deliberately. But you should forgive me. You are recognized. Feel at home. And once more, Your Excellency, I thank each and everyone who came here to witness this day of the 26th August. The theme of this year is built on bravery, bond for a prosperous future. Long live Namibia. Long live Zambezi region. I thank you very much. I hope you have enjoyed the Zambezi Brim. Whenever you come here, we welcome you with the Zambezi Brim. I thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Smushi, for thanking us. The last announcement, I think this one, there are quite a lot of you who will be happy to hear what I'm now going to say. The preparatory committee told me to inform you all that they have been hard at work preparing for food. We will be served as we exit. It is on a takeaway basis, prepared at various points of exit. Please take your time, don't rush. I am informed there is enough. So all of us, those of you in front, seated in front of me in those stands, and the dignitaries in this stand, as we exit this side, on a takeaway basis, we pick as we go, or we are served as we go. Having said that, I would like to thank you all for giving me your cooperation and your listening ear. If I have offended you in one way or the other, it was not intentional. Mr. President, may I now request all of us to rise for the singing of the national anthem and the AU anthem. Thank you.